Once upon a time, far away in the land of Nod, two young fairies gossiped together as they busily gathered dewdrops from the hearts of the meadow flowers.
Oh, Griselda, look in the hearts of the violets. I filled my pail half full just from the dew in this clump of violets.
I like the dew in the morning glories. Its scent is as fragrant as the blossoms themselves. Oh, but my arms are tired of carrying this pail. Don't you think we have enough?
I think we must obey Samantha and not come back till our pails are full. She is the oldest fairy, you know, and she is so full of magic that I'd never dare to do anything other than what she says.
Well, why does she need all this dew anyway? What's going on tonight, do you know?
You mean you haven't heard? Oh, tonight is a special night for all the fairies in the land of Nod. Tonight, Samantha will brew ambrosia for us to drink. And while we sip, she will tell us the story that took place when she was a young fairy just starting out. The story of the Sleeping Beauty.
Yes, I do seem to remember hearing something about all this. You see, this is my first full-fledged meeting with the rest of the fairies. Doesn't Samantha tell the story every year?
Yes, that's right. Every year on this very night, just before midnight, she tells the story to all the fairies who have gathered together. It's by invitation only, you know. And when she has finished, we wait till dawn to see if it's been 100 years.
100 years?
Yes, 100 years since the wicked fairy Dragoness cast her evil spell on the Sleeping Beauty. Oh, after 100 years, the legend goes, the spell will be broken by a handsome prince. So every year, Samantha tells the story, and since no one in the land of Nod can count to 100, we never know if this time the 100 years has passed at last.
Oh, I see. I think I see. It's very confusing.
Oh, it's easy to see you've only just got your wings. This is the third year that I've heard the story. At least I think it's the third. Does 3 come after 2?
Yes, certainly 3 comes after 2. I may not know the story of the Sleeping Beauty, but at least I know how to count from 1 to 4.
After 1 comes 2, I think, and after 3 is 4, and after 4's a little dim, except I know it's 4. Now 3 is the one that's after 2, and gaining every minute. But if you took his 1 away, you'd find the 2's back in it. 4's a problem all the time, sandwiched next to 3. The other side of 4's a blank, 5's a mystery. I'm pleased with 2 for being 2 and coming after 1. So 5 on 5 and all the rest, there's to 2 for being best.
As evening approached, and the sun turned the sky pink and red and orange, a new moon rose swiftly and looked down on the forest glen where the fairies were assembled to hear Samantha tell them the story of the Sleeping Beauty.
Dear fairies, I am happy to be with you once again. I wish you all nights filled with moonlight and fields of flowers to fly through evermore. It was a night very much like this one, many years ago, that I first heard the news about the new princess. I was polishing my wings with beeswax when suddenly...
Samantha!
Mother, have you heard? Have you heard? There's a baby in the palace.
A baby? You mean...
Yes, at last, at last. The king and queen have a child, and it's a girl, and she's beautiful. I flew over the palace rooftop, and I looked right in, and I saw her asleep in a cradle of gold. And the king was there, and the queen.
Oh, I'm so pleased. They have wanted a child for so long. Now we have a princess, and the whole kingdom can rejoice.
And that's not all. The king has ordered a royal christening, and he's asking the most important and powerful fairies in all Fairyland. And Samantha, you're invited.
Truly? Oh, joy! How exciting!
What do you do when you call on a king, when you stand or bow? What do you do if he asks you to sing? Smile and say yes, sir, right now. What do you give to the child of a king, a child that has everything? What do you give to the child of a king, a child that has everything?
Let me see. What special gift can I give the new princess? Shall I give her the gift of wisdom? Oh, surely one of the other fairies, probably aromatic, will think of that. Perhaps the gift of understanding. Oh, no, Philosophina will want to give that. I know. I'll wait till the end and I'll give my gift last. That way I'll be able to hear and see what the others give first. Yes, that's just what I'll do. There are only 6 of us invited, so I won't have too long to wait.
Oh, I'm so excited. Isn't the palace beautiful? Are my wings on straight?
You look lovely, my dear. But just look at my hair. I washed it in rainwater and I can't do a thing with it.
What are you going to give the princess?
Well, I've thought and I've thought. I think I'll give her the gift of goodness. What about you? Oh, here comes the king.
Fairies of the land of Nod, may I present our royal majesties, the king and queen.
Good afternoon, Your Majesties.
Good afternoon, and welcome. Welcome, wonderful fairies. Have you seen my daughter? Has everyone seen my magnificent daughter?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, well now, that's a fine thing. Fancy that. Some of you lovely ladies haven't yet seen my jewel, my treasure, my prize. Fetch her. Servant, someone, fetch me my daughter at once, please. Oh, how rude of us, delightful fairies, to ask you to attend our christening and to give dear Beauty. Yes, that's what I've decided to call her, Beauty. To give dear Beauty the full benefit of your combined magic powers. And here you haven't even seen her.
Excuse me, Your Highness.
Oh, yes, my love, my pet. What is it, my queen? Oh, isn't she lovely? I kiss your hand, my queen. But speak up. What is it?
Our daughter will be here shortly. But don't you think we might invite our guests to join us in a toast?
Oh, yes, indeed, certainly, of course. Right this way, ladies. The queen here has been busy preparing a little feast for you. Yes, indeed. Now, here we are.
Oh, how lovely. Look, there is a table laden down with wonderful things to eat and drink. Oh, how pretty it looks.
And with a place set for each of us. How sweet.
And the cloth, ladies. Look, if you will, at the tablecloth.
Oh, a gold tablecloth. Oh, see it shimmer in the sunlight.
Oh, but that's not all. My dear love, the queen here has herself, with her own little royal white hands, embroidered your names on the cloth in jeweled thread.
Oh, yes, my name's in blue.
I'm so glad you're pleased.
It's lovely, such a happy day.
Yes, oh, such a happy day. Oh, let the music play. Instant music, please. A toast to my daughter, Beauty. Now, everyone together. To Beauty. To Beauty. To the Queen. And to the fairies, too. We're having a royal party. Hooray, hooray, hooray. A big royal party, underway without delay. We'll sing and feast and dance all day. We'll laugh and toast our cares away. This is a royal party. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Oh, this is a royal party. Hooray, hooray, hooray.
And so all of us fairies and the king and queen laughed and sang around the banquet table. But the music would have stopped. And the laughter turned to tears if anyone in the banquet hall had looked out on the terrace. For there, outside looking in, was the wicked fairy Dragonis from Subternal, the country on the other side of the moon.
Look at them in there, laughing and singing. The king will laugh on the other side of that big fat face of his when I'm done with him. Imagine not inviting me, Dragonis, to the christening. What nerve! Everyone else who amounts to anything is there. They'll all be sorry.
Oh, this is lovely. Such a happy day. I can't remember when I've had such a lovely time. Oh, a little more rose jam, Esperita, my sweet.
Oh, no, thank you, kind king. Not another bite. But I would like to see the new princess. I'm ready with my gift, and I think my sisters are too.
Oh, yes. Let's see the princess.
I thought you'd never ask. Bring Her Highness the Princess Beauty here at once. I mean, that she, yes, the little red one. Oh, my bed. Oh, look, ladies, did you ever see
Oh, she is lovely, O king. We are ready to begin the gift giving. I, Aromatic, will start. Beloved princess, asleep in your cradle of gold, I, Aromatic, bequeath to you the gift of wisdom. May you be forever wise.
And I, Philosophina, bequeath to you, dear beauty, the gift of understanding.
I just knew Philosophina would give understanding.
And I, Mimosa, bequeath to you for now and evermore the gift of goodness. I, Espralita, give our baby the gift of courage. She will be forevermore brave and true.
I, Cosmosis, give to the new princess the gift of enduring beauty. She will deserve her name her whole life long.
Oh, how nice, how kind, how good you are, fanciful fairies. Oh, my lucky little daughter, and my lucky sweet queen, and oh, lucky me.
It would seem that we have finished. Have we all been heard from?
Not quite all, my pretties. Yes, it is I, Dragonis.
Oh, goodness. How dreadful.
How dreadful, oh my goodness. Oh, yes, you might all well mumble under your breath. You forgot all about me. Me, the most powerful fairy in Subternal. But I'll make you sorry. You see, I too have a gift for the princess.
Oh, dear. Oh, my dear Dragonis, I do beg your pardon. I should have asked you in a moment. Really, I should, but you see,
Enough out of you, big mouth! As I was saying, I too have a gift for the princess. My gift for beauty is the gift of death! I'll even tell you just how it will happen. When the lovely princess is 16, she will prick her royal finger on a spindle while she is spinning. The spindle will be poisoned, and the princess will die. And now I'll be gone. Enjoy your party, you happy people!
Oh, this is dreadful. Oh, it can't be. Oh, somebody do something. Call the doctor. Give me a pill. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. What shall I do?
I may be able to help, O King.
What's that? Who spoke? Speak out, I say.
It is I, Samantha, youngest of the fairies. I had not yet given my gift when Dragonis cast her evil spell, and although I cannot erase her wicked power, I can change it.
If you could, if you would, dear, what do you ask? I'll give you all I've got.
Dear King, I am happy to do what I can. As I said, I cannot erase Dragonis' wicked spell, but here is how I can change it. We will leave the first part of the spell the same. When she is 16, the princess will prick her finger on a spindle while she is learning to spin. But she will not die. Instead, she will fall into a deep, deep sleep. A sleep that will last 100 years.
That's an awful long time.
She will not die, and she will not age. After 100 years have passed, if my power remains strong, she will be awakened from her sleep when the prince of her dreams finds his way to her. He will awaken her with a kiss.
Oh, yeah, that's all very well, but my dear young lady, there must be some other way. 100 years, good grief, woman. Why, the Queen and I and everyone here will be long gone in 100 years. Couldn't you possibly? I mean, isn't there some other way we could...
Yes, my king. There is something more that I can do. At the time that Beauty falls into her sleep, I shall put you to sleep. You and your queen, and your courtiers and servants, and even the horses in your stables, and the fire in your ovens. As Beauty sleeps, so shall you all sleep for 100 years. And you shall all awake together.
Stop nonsense, poppycock. Well, I beg your pardon. That is to say, yes. Excuse me, sweet Samantha, and all the rest of you lovely ethereal ladies, but I thank you for your suggestion, but I, as king, cannot help but as to how this matter... Hear me, all fairies and people of my kingdom.
Hear ye, hear ye! Our king commands!
Yes. From this day forth, I, your king, decree that everyone, everywhere in my kingdom, shall destroy, demolish, and eradicate each and every and all spindles and spinning wheels. My kingdom shall be a kingdom without a single spindle. And in this way, my beauty will be spared. You see, if there are no spindles, Dragonis' wicked wish cannot come true. Hear me and obey.
And so the years passed. Princess Beauty grew into a proud young princess, possessed of every quality bestowed on her by the good fairies. She was wise and understanding. She was good and she was strong. And she was as beautiful as the brightest star. Her father and mother almost forgot the wicked curse Dragonis had promised would come true when Beauty was 16. But as her 16th birthday approached, the Queen said,
You know, dear, I've been thinking.
Oh, don't do that, my dear. It always gives you a headache. I'll handle all the necessary thinking around here.
Have you thought at all about Beauty's 16th birthday?
Oh, yes, indeed I have, my pet, indeed I have.
Good.
And I've arranged to have the biggest oysters in the sea deliver their prize pearls for a necklace for our pretty one. And I thought I might get her a camel for her very own. What do you think of that?
I was not referring to the gifts we will give her, my king.
Oh.
I remind you of the wicked prophecy that is supposed to come true when she is 16.
Oh, yes. But I took care of all that, my lollipop, ages ago. There hasn't been a single spindle or spinning wheel anywhere in this kingdom for 16 full years. And no one has seen or heard anything about Dragonis since the day of Beauty's christening. Set your mind at peace, my dear, and ring for tea.
But I thought, my dear...
I have spoken, my plum. I have spoken. I will hear no more. Ask a cook to serve some cookies along with tea, please. I'm very hungry.
So the Queen said no more, but resolved to watch Beauty very carefully from that day on. On the day of Beauty's 16th birthday, the princess woke very early.
Oh, what a lovely day. And what a lovely feeling to be 16. Oh, how peaceful and still it is. Oh, it must be very early. I see the sun is just getting out of bed too. Oh, I think I'll take a run in the garden. If I don't, I'm so happy I just might burst.
So Beauty stole quietly out into the palace grounds. The grass was wet with dew, and everything seemed fresh and clean and new.
Oh, it's lovely to be alive and to be 16 and to be me. Oh, what's this? I've never noticed a path at this end of the garden before. I wonder what's down here. Oh, there's a funny little cottage, and the door is wide open. How could I have missed seeing this before? Do I dare to knock? Yes, I do dare.
The door is open, my princess. Come in, come in. We've been waiting for you.
Waiting for me? But I don't understand.
Yes, my dear. We, my spinning wheel and I, we've both been waiting for you for a very long time.
Spinning wheel? Spinning wheel? Oh, is that what that strange thing is? But what does it do? And who, please tell me, are you?
Oh, I'm just a harmless old lady who sits and spins. See, watch my wheel.
Oh, but that's fascinating. And you're making thread. Oh, how marvelous. I must try it. I simply must. Please let me.
All right, my dear, if you insist, just sit down here and put your hand just so on the wheel. Now, in this hand, take this spindle.
Spindle? Oh, suddenly, I don't know, I feel so strange. I want to take this, what do you call it? This spindle, and yet Oh, something holds me back.
Afraid? Are you afraid, my dear princess? I've always heard tales of your courage and bravery. Of course, if you're afraid...
Afraid? Me? Certainly not. Here, give me that thing.
As Beauty reached for the spindle, she suddenly cried out,
Oh, I pricked my finger. It's bleeding. Oh, and I suddenly... I'm so sleepy.
That's it, my pretty. That's it, my pet. Sleep and sleep, never to wake again. My work is done. Goodbye.
Still holding the spindle in her hand, Beauty slipped to the floor in a deep, deep sleep. At the very moment Dragonis' wish began to work, my wish went into effect. A great hush spread over the palace. The birds stopped singing. The cook stopped cooking, the queen stopped combing her hair, and the king stopped wondering what he was going to wear. Everyone fell sound asleep. And in the very next instant, a huge forest of thorns sprang up and encircled the kingdom. It was so thick that neither man nor beast could penetrate it, and behind the thicket of thorns, the castle slept and slept year after year. And at this very moment, the castle and everyone connected with it still sleeps on and on and on. And so, each year, as darkness falls, we gather here in the glen to hear the story and watch through the night till the moment of sunrise. If the 100 years has passed, and my power is still strong, just at this time, dawn, the prince will come who will waken the sleeping Beauty and... What's this? Who interrupts at such a moment?
I beg your pardon, Honorable Samantha, truly I do. But I've been watching the road at the end of the thicket of thorns, just as I was told to do.
Yes, what is it, girl?
And there's someone coming.
Quiet, let's listen to them.
Let's turn back, sire. We're near the thicket of thorns, which no man has ever passed. I beg you, my prince, let us turn back.
Straight ahead, I say. I will lead the way. Here we go, straight through the thorns.
Why? What? Why, the branches are bending back. Why, a path is opening up. And look, sire, look, there's a castle straight ahead.
Yes. But I would stop here at this strange little cottage. Some strange power directs me at this moment. Somehow, I know that here I will find the princess I have longed for. There she is. And more beautiful than I ever dreamed possible. But sleeping so soundly. Nothing will waken her but a kiss.
Oh, what? Who? Where am I?
You are here with me, Sleeping Beauty. I am your prince, and you are my princess, and I will never leave you.
My prince, I've dreamed about you for so many years.
Let the whole castle awake.
Samantha, tell us what has happened.
The Prince and Sleeping Beauty will marry in the happiest wedding this kingdom has ever known. They will live wisely and well together for many, many happy years. My job is done. Let everyone rejoice.
Rise up and sing, rejoice in the spring. Wake up and be gay, send all cares away. Wake up, rise up and sing. The daylight is bright, goodbye to the night. Make merry and be glad, you'll never be so sad. Wake up, rise up and sing.